I was on the phone. I was telling you we was talking about the 9-1 situation and shit earlier with my partner and shit. Man, I swear to God, like I was telling him, when I used to go back there, I'm talking about it wasn't either. I don't care if it was the Florida or the Desire. Every single time I went in any one of them projects, if a nigga ain't get killed, they had to shoot. Them niggas don't like peace. Like if they able to have a peaceful day, like the shit that's too peaceful out there, them niggas just gonna probably let some shots out and go find a nigga.
I know
Them
you ain't
niggas,
lying
they
about
gonna
that.
let you hit them shots every single day, dog.
Goodwill. Goodwill. Hey, Will, this shit is fucking gold.
What's good with your brother? I fucking
My nigga ill, you heard me?
man,
My
we good,
fucking
bro.
my fucking dog, you heard me?
Yo, hold up.
Ah, you good, homie, you good.
Alright,
I ain't seen your ass in I ain't seen your ass in
man.
about 3 years, 4 years probably.
That's how long that been since you been out the city?
Well, I've been out here almost 3 or 4 years, about
Yeah,
4 years.
bro. Damn,
Yeah.
boy, time flying, huh?
Yeah, time flying, bro.
Damn,
I was telling you the other day, I was riding through the 7 ward, like I was passing through the Saint Bernard right before I
yeah.
moved out here in the fucking in a box truck.
Uh-huh.
And I seen your fucking ass at the
Yeah.
fucking bus stop cooling out,
Yeah,
you heard me?
yeah. Like
I
a
said
dog getting it in, you
I said,
already
look
know.
at my dog, you heard me? Hey, cause
Like a dog.
I was telling you the other day, I said, don't nobody look like you, my nigga.
Fact.
You got your
Fact.
own fucking look, you heard me? We
Nah,
could
real talk.
we could be
Real
in
talk,
Alaska
brother.
somewhere, you heard me? I'ma be like, man, that's that nigga there. Ain't nobody
Man,
like that
look,
nigga, you heard me?
bro, look, I swear to God, you ain't the only nigga see that. 1,000 niggas be saying nigga like dog. I can spot you from anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Anywhere.
I can pick you up from anywhere, dog.
Don't commit
You
no
gotta
crime. Don't commit no crime, nigga. Don't need no camera, nigga. You heard me? How you been, bro?
cooling, man. Cooling, dog. Same old, brother. Getting it in, that's it.
Everybody good?
Pushing, bro.
The family good? Everybody straight?
Yep. What about you? How everything on your end?
Man, it's fucking regular. You heard me? Fuck, I'm just
Bro,
staying out the way. You heard me?
same.
Waiting on this new gun law to pass. You heard me?
Bro. Wait,
This
what new gun law?
huh?
What new gun law?
Well,
Oh, type of shit, huh?
we're gonna talk about that later. But you know the feds, they trying to get it to the point where ex felons who ain't got no violent crimes could own a gun again. You heard me?
Wait, I thought that was already passed.
Shit.
Yeah, I thought that was already passed.
When?
Like, not even like about a year ago, not even a year ago,
Oh
some shit like.
no way, dog. That's how
So
Boosie went.
so much
Remember
they about
Boosie went
to
to
get it
jail.
out and they ain't never passed it yet. Cause I mean,
Remember
this ain't my
Boosie?
first time hearing that.
Yeah, remember Boosie went to jail in San Diego last year for the gun
Yeah,
charge. All
yeah.
right, they just dropped this charge like 2 weeks ago. You heard me? Because
Well, I
this
heard he
guy,
just picked it back up too.
yeah. We're gonna talk about that too. You heard me? We're gonna talk about all that. You heard me? But
Right.
that's what I'm waiting on. You heard me? But we gonna start off. You heard me? Don't nobody really know you. I'm beginning my channel out. You heard me? So don't nobody know nobody. They don't know me either. You heard me? So I
Right.
always get people to
Right.
start off in the beginning. I want you to introduce yourself and tell the folks where you from. You heard me?
I'm ill. I'm ill. Of the Saint Bernard Project, New Orleans. New Orleans, man. Saint Bernard, downtown.
That's
The
why I
area.
seen your ass at too. By the
Oh
same
yeah. Oh
down
yeah.
the street from the
Yeah.
same, but no, by the Popeyes and shit. You heard
Oh
me?
yeah, I'm there. That's my look. They love me in there. That's my. I've been in there since I was a little boy, man. They love me. That's my favorite, and that's the best Popeyes in the world. Let's clear that up. That's the
It
best
is.
Popeyes in the world, bro. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
they number one in the city. Even
yeah,
though New Orleans is the top dogs of the Popeyes, see what I'm
yeah,
saying? They
yeah.
number one in the city.
That's a
That's the
fact.
best Popeyes in the world.
That's a fact. You heard me?
Yeah,
I used to
real
live in the
talk.
Ninth Ward. I used to live in Press Park. You heard me?
Oh yeah,
And yeah,
I had people from Press Park, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't know you was staying back that when that was. 'Cause I used to be running through there. Like,
Man, this
Like not too long before Katrina, like right
how
before
how
Katrina.
old you is? You a little younger than me. I'm born in '81. How old you is?
Yeah, you got me. I'm 89.
All right. So when I was running through that bitch, you
Early
probably was
89. I'm something
yeah,
like
you
an
probably was
88
a
maybe.
youngster, homie. You heard me?
Yeah,
Like I was going through
yeah.
that bitch 2001, 2002. You
Oh yeah,
heard me? Right before I
that's
moved to
cool.
Cali, I lived out there. But
Now
I'm
around that
originally
time, around that time, I was like going. I was probably going through that and shit, but not like I was a child. I'll probably ride a bike through that and
yeah.
dip back out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. I like. You know what I'm saying? Like how it was when I got older.
I'm
But that was
originally from I'm originally from across the canal though.
for real.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Wait,
originally from
hold on.
across.
I thought you was originally from Cali. Tell you the truth, I ain't know you was from
Everybody,
Costa.
look, niggas who don't know me, you gotta grow up me to know that I ain't really
Look,
from Cali. You heard me? But niggas thought I was from California. You heard me?
see, bro, look. I ain't gonna lie, brother. I ain't gonna lie, brother. I know you from Cross Canal because your hustle, and that's crazy. I just was talking to my partners about this, like in the female who I be working with and shit. She from the Ninth Ward. I don't know if it's Cross Canal or whatever, but she from the Ninth Ward. And I was telling them like Cross Canal people like got their own little world. Like even though they in the city, it's their own world. The Ninth Ward, period. Like once you cross into the Ninth Ward, you in a whole different world. Like they dress code, the way they act, the demeanor. You know what I'm saying? The way they look, everything is just different from everybody else in the city. Not only me wrong, they still got because they like more the most New Orleans people in the city, whole city to me, but they still like a little different from everybody else. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like from the people from the Saint Bernard, where I come from, it's a lot different. See what I'm saying? And I know
yeah,
this because I didn't spend time across Canal, the Night, the Desire, the Florida. I went to Culver. See what I'm saying? I didn't been on both sides. I know the Saint Bernard and the Seven Walk and the Nine Walk. See what I'm saying? So I know the difference.
yeah, yeah.
But one thing about people from the Nine Walk, dog, I'm talking about y'all real hustlers. You know what I'm saying? That's the hustle skills is immaculate with Nine Walk motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look,
So
let me stop you though, cause this ain't a night wall hustle. You heard me? This a straight St. John hustle. You heard me?
that's St. John hustle.
Yeah, this a St. John hustle. I moved from New
But if it
Orleans when
started, but if it started in the nine, though, then that's
I was a
still
baby.
that's the
I,
roots of it.
I was a
Yeah,
baby. Just the
but that's the
bloodline.
roots. Where your
Yeah, the
people from?
bloodline come from there, but this a
Where your
straight.
people from? Where your people from?
They from the ninth ward.
Let's be real about
You
life.
heard me?
That's your roots, brother. You got that hustle in you.
I could
Come
dig it.
on, man.
I could dig it, but this a St. John hustle. What you witnessed me maneuvering what when I met you
On
and
some
shit.
St. John shit.
Yeah, that's a straight St. John hustle right there. You
Like a
heard me?
dog, like a
We
dog,
got a mean
like a
hustle
dog.
game in St. John because we ain't got nothing. You heard me? So
Nah, fact. But
you,
that's the
you know
same
how
thing
it
on
is.
Cross Canal. That's the same thing across. I mean, with the name wall, ain't really nothing in the name wall like that.
Yeah, but
You
I,
ain't
I
really
ain't
nothing like.
never I ain't
Even
never
though it's
hustled
in the city.
nothing. I ain't
Uh
never
huh.
hustled nothing in the night wars. You heard me? So
For
I,
real.
I don't
But like
know.
you said,
You heard
but
me?
you was younger. I bet your people did.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know, bro. You dig? Like my mama
And I ain't
side of the
talking about
family.
just on no hustle. I ain't talking about just illegal hustle. I'm talking about hustle, whatever.
I mean,
Illegal, legal, whatever.
that just
Man, 95% of the name was black owned.
yeah, yeah.
Let's be real.
But that's
Them dudes,
historic.
they get
That's
it in.
historic though. That because you dig, nobody couldn't go over there and just gentrify shit over there. You heard me?
Right.
You know the
Still to
people
this
wasn't
day.
allowing that shit. You heard me since
Still
back
to
in the
this
day.
day.
You
Right.
heard me?
Still to this day.
Yeah, still to this day. You heard me? It's his own island. You heard me? They do their own thing.
That's what
They
I'm saying.
been
That's
doing
all
their
I'm saying
own thing.
right there, brother.
You
That's all I'm
heard me?
saying right there. It's different
Yeah,
from like, you know what I'm saying? Even my hood, like the Seven Walk. And the people buying that shit up, man.
man,
You know what
that
I'm
been like
saying?
that. That
Every
been like
time I
that
turn around, the people
before I
buying that shit
moved.
up.
Since before I moved from out the city in 2001, 2002. You heard me? Like they started buying that shit up all around Gentilly and all that shit. You heard me? Like
Fact.
it just. I remember the East was still cooler. You know what I'm saying? To go ride through and shit like that. You heard me?
East with the suburbs.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that, nigga. We used to go to the fucking me and my niggas from La Plage. You heard me? We used to go to the what's that mall in the East that they shut down?
You talking about Cinema 8?
Huh?
I mean, no, that was the, you talking about the Plaza.
The Plaza.
You talking
You
about the
heard me?
Plaza. Yeah.
Dog,
Yeah.
we used to go to the fucking plaza like on a Friday or a Saturday, you heard me? My partner, you heard me? He had like a little girlfriend out there and shit. So we used to always go out there and shit and fuck around and shit. I'm talking about we was kids, 14,
I'm
15.
fuck.
Yeah, so
I'm
we
fuck.
me and my crowd, you heard me, from Riverlands, we barely spent time in La Plaza. Like we spent more time in Kenner and the city and shit, you heard me?
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
had cars, you heard me? Me and my niggas, you dig? If my nigga couldn't use his mama car, when we was 14, 15, when we all got 16, 17, we all had our own little whips and shit. So we used
Moving
to
around.
fucking, yeah, we moved around, my nigga. We moved
That's how I
around.
sleep around. When I was 14, 15, we was taking that shit. I ain't lying. We was, man, I
Yeah,
remember one time, see, bro, I ain't gonna lie. One time, dog, we had a nigga called, I remember we took the nigga called, dog, out there. This nigga passed, like he passed in the middle of the street, nigga, like he passed again, we gonna take his shit. And guess who coming up the street? This nigga. Man, I swear to God, look, we took this nigga shit, dog. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know if he ain't had the bitch right. I don't know what it was, dog. We had this bitch like 6, 7 months. But
yeah,
everybody in the project ride this bitch. And
yeah,
I'm talking about riding past police and everything with this.
yeah.
We going to
Hey,
school in this bitch, man, like it's
my
ours.
my cousin, my
Riding
little
with burners
cousin,
in that bitch and everything.
my little cousin stayed next door to Carver. You heard me? And
Oh, for real? Oh, this
yeah,
no,
you
this
heard me.
this
This nigga had a high truck for a whole year. This nigga was
man. I'm
riding that bitch.
telling you,
Man, this
I'm
nigga was
telling you.
look, L. This nigga was getting the all change and shit like it was.
Man, like it's it. Look, man, I'm telling you, that was our shit. People really thought that was our cut. That's
This
how it
nigga
be.
was
And look,
L.
especially if see if you get one with a temp tag on it. Oh man,
Man, this nigga here,
oh
dog.
man, you
Yeah.
got you one, man, for a minute. You got you something for a minute, for real.
Oh, this nigga stupid. So check it out.
Wow,
Look,
make noise.
we're gonna start it off. You heard me. We're gonna start it off. Let's get into you say you from the city. You from the Seven Wall Saint Bernard, you heard me. Let's talk about the elementary schools that you went to. You heard me?
I went to at first I went to Lil Phillip, and then I went to that's elementary. Then I went to Nelson for the rest of my elementary years, and I went to Big Phillip for junior high, and I went to Kennedy um, for senior high. Well, I went to Kennedy, and then I went to Culver. No, I'm lying. I went to Big Phillip, and I went to Culver Middle, and then I went to because I got like I told you I'm connected with that nine for real, for real. I got my
If
whole
you if
family
you
from
if
that.
you went to Carver, you was hardcore. You heard me?
Man, let's be real. Look, my generation, like my age and shit, we from the same no. But all the rest of my people, like the older generation, that's they night walk. You know what I'm saying? That's straight night walk people. So
Yeah.
that's what you know what I'm saying. That was like my second home. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the night water, Desire in the Florida, just like I grew up in the St. Bernard. I didn't
Straight
see
up.
any. I didn't see shit in the Desire and shit in the Florida and shit. I ain't never even seen in the St. Bernard. I didn't see a nigga walk down on a nigga, hit a nigga in his head, and walk off, bro. They like walk off. I ain't no running.
Fuck, that's New Orleans for you. You heard
I
me?
ain't never seen that in the St. Bernard.
Man,
I
look.
see some shit. I ain't never seen it like that. That's another reason why I see I knew them dudes different. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like they're a different breed. They're savages for
Nigga,
real.
Carver was so fucking raw. You heard
I
me?
went to Culver Middle and Culver. I went to Culver Middle, but I went to Culver Senior, but I was just in there for like 3 days, and the Katrina hit.
You know how they got Carver and across the street they got Press Park.
Yeah,
But right on side of
I
Carver,
didn't know this was Park.
right on side of Carver going towards Almanasta, you got the little houses and shit.
Yeah, them
They
the
got a
nice little
lot.
house
Yeah,
on
they
the
had the
side.
house. The,
Yeah,
the houses right next door to the school. You heard me? Like it was a
yeah.
little patch of houses. It wasn't in the neighborhood. Like it
I
was
know
right.
exactly what you're talking about.
That's
I
that
know
that
exactly what
that's
you're talking
that's
about.
that's Granny house. You heard me?
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's Granny house.
Let's
You heard me?
go.
You dig?
I
Like
know, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You heard me?
nice little neighborhood, man.
Yeah, yeah. Until they fucked it up. You heard me?
Yeah, facts,
Until they fucked
facts,
that bitch up.
facts, facts.
So you was going to Carver. I stayed next door to Carver, and I used to go sit in my front yard. You heard me? My granny front yard and shit. Right when school was letting out, cause I know they about to have 30 fights. You heard me? While
Yeah,
they letting
yeah,
people
I ain't
out, they
gonna
about to have
lie.
30 fights. You heard me? And
Facts.
and they
Back
gonna get
age
it in
when I
right
was
quick.
up,
And
the Florida used to be beefing with the Desire. Press Park used to be beefing with the Florida. And, man, it used to
and
be
look,
going.
them press park niggas go run across the street and get their weapons and shit. You heard me? And it'll
Oh
be a
yeah,
whole little
oh yeah.
shootout. And I could sit there.
Facts.
You sit there and watch that shit every fucking
Right,
day, my nigga.
right,
Not a day
right.
go by that it didn't happen. You heard me?
See, I swear to look, I swear to on everything I love, brother. I was on the phone. I was telling you with some about the 9-1 situation and shit earlier with my partner and shit. Man, I swear to God, like I was telling him, when I used to go back there, I'm talking about it wasn't either. I don't care if it was the Florida or the Desire. Every single time I went in any one of them projects, if a nigga ain't get killed, they had to shoot. Them niggas don't like peace. Like if they ever having a peaceful day, like the shit that's too peaceful out there, them niggas is gonna probably let some shots out and go find a nigga.
And I know
Them
you ain't
niggas,
lying
they
about
gonna let
that,
you hit them shots every single day, dog.
man. That was one
Yep.
of the yo. That was one of the roughest times there. You heard me living in the city. You
Yeah.
heard me. That's
Hey.
I lived out there. Now this is my first time living there as an adult. You heard me. I'm like, man, I gotta carry a gun around for real. You heard
Oh
me. This
yeah.
ain't, you know,
Oh yeah.
La Place, I ain't need no gun. You heard
Yeah.
me. I
Facts.
mean, I
Exactly.
have one to have one. You heard me, but I didn't
Right.
really
Right.
need one. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Facts.
You
Facts.
dig, nigga, over here, out here, man, nigga need a
I
fucking
need
gun,
that.
fam. You need
I
two
need
of them.
that.
You
Yeah.
heard me?
Oh yeah.
And you can't trust nobody. They was back doing niggas right and left when I was back there. You heard me?
Bro.
You heard me? So I call myself like man, I'm gonna bring the weed back here. You heard me? You know,
Bro.
doing my normal thing. You
You talking
dig?
about
You know
press
how I
pause?
get on, huh?
You talking about press pause?
Talking about
You
press bar, yeah. You heard me? Man,
and how that went?
I bought that fucking weed back there. It was a fucking a disaster. You heard me? Like I couldn't even hustle right, dog. You heard me? Cause I gotta look over my shoulder. You heard me? I'm
It's
worrying
too much
about
going on. Look,
who gonna
oh
hit
look,
me.
trust me, dog.
You heard me? I'm worrying about which one of these bitches you know what I'm saying, trying
How
to
the
sneak
fuck
a
or something?
nigga. You heard me?
Oh
Like
yeah,
it was. I said, oh no, dog. You heard me? I had to get the fuck from back there. It ain't for me.
right,
It was too rough for me. You heard me?
right.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
One of my
You heard me?
ATs used to stay back there like long time ago. We used to go sleep by our house and shit back there. Like this was like probably like 99, 98, some shit like that around that time.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I couldn't fuck with that.
Goodwill.